welcome back into my home. Very nice that you dropped by. Today, the producer of this show, who I adore, and she shall remain a mystery woman until we get so famous that they'll have to bring her out. But she received a note from one of the fans out there who are watching. So we both thank you immensely. This is such good feedback. But the note was about a wedding she attended that she thought was lovely, but there were three ladies there who wore white. And one had a very long white dress, and the other two, they were midi length, cocktail length, I guess they call them, but one of the other ones had lace all over it. And she said, "Is this correct when you go to a wedding?" And it can be if the bride says, "The whole wedding's in white, please come in." But otherwise, she is the star of this event. She's the one who's shelling out the most money. She's the one who's throwing the party. Therefore, she is the one who must stand out. So if you wear white, and this includes men who might show up with a white tuxedo, this takes the spotlight off of her. So it's not an honorific if you wear white alongside her. You can wear formal clothing, very fancy things, unless there's shimmer and glitter that might detract from the bride. I here have sort of an off-white. If you had this is all right because it's not a gown. This is also hard to tell with the camera, but it's off-white. However, if you have an off-white, ivory, champagne, those colors that are all close to white, not a good idea to do on this occasion, unless the bride says it's all right. And the groomsmen and the groom himself might also be in white. It all depends upon the bride, but unless you see it on the invitation, you may assume not to wear white. And it's as simple as that. And I hope this is, what am I trying to say? I don't mean to be harsh about the people who wore white. They may not have known. However, this works for going to other places, and you need to somehow present your honor to whomever is the host or hostess. And in the case of a wedding, let them shine. In the case of something that isn't a wedding, a little gift is always a good thing. Not a big monstrous crock pot, but just a little honor. Thank you for inviting me, and here's a lovely candle that I hope you enjoy. So with that, I hope that helps. And Auntie Cam, really appreciate you peeking in. And if you send comments or a subscription, Fang loves it. The little dog is asleep over. So I hope I didn't wake him up. Here's to you. Thank you again for joining me. I love your company. Please send in more comments and questions. We love discussing them, and we'll put them on the air for you. Here's Auntie Cam signing off. I better do this carefully. I'm glad there are two handles, because later on I'm going to need that help. Talk to you soon. Auntie Cam signing off.